welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Rel, and this week I wanted to show you this particular kit. If you've seen it before, it's kind of an old one. You don't run into them too much anymore, and they've gotten kind of silly in some of the pricing when I was watching them on eBay. But I've had this one a while. But I remember building this as a kid as well, and picking this up at Lionel Playworld, if there was one in your area. Here in Phoenix there was one, and they had all of these testers kits, and I would pick a few up because there were different subjects than I'd found anywhere else. But some of them were really hard to build, some of them were really easy build. This one piece body, 61 parts, wheels turn left and right. If you're not familiar with this kit, it's a motorized kit. There's no engine, but it's a Pantera GTS, and there really aren't too many kits of this subject. I wish there were more. There have been some that come out. But this is Testors, and it's actually from, I guess, RPM was who did it. But and you can see this box was smashed. But here's the back of the box where you can really see. And really nice pictures of the buildup. And it displays really nicely. But there's this one, the GTS. And then they had if I remember right, the car was blue on the box. They had the GT5. I had both of them as a kid, and played with them and had a good time, and treated them like toys and literally destroyed them. And this one I remember drilling a hole in the very back right here and sticking a model rocket engine in there, and I shot it down the street. And I did it a couple of times, and if you're familiar with model rocket engines, they have a backfire mechanism that's meant to shoot the parachute out the front of the model rocket engine, or the model rocket, so that it would come back down with the parachute. But when you do that with a model kit and you stuff the inside with tissue paper, thinking that that'll snuff out the flame, well, it turned into a little ball of fire and melted. Great memory. But that's what happened to mine. And I had a lot of fun with it. But I went and picked, I actually have two of these kits. So I have two of the Testors versions. But with this particular one though, this car, it's not very accurate. There really isn't another Pantera with this particular setup and ground effects and everything, and I'll show you that. But like I said, this particular one, I kind of got it as a steal, a really good price. It's kind of funny. I still have the receipt. A lot of times when I buy some of these and they provide a receipt, I'll keep it and everything. So like this one, I bought it for $19 with $4.50 shipping, so I paid $23.50 for this. So I kind of laugh about that now, because I see them $50, $75 on eBay. And this was back in 2009. So I've had this 11 years in my collection. But here's the body. I'll start zooming this in a little bit. But I shot some primer on the body because I've been doing body work to some, and I had extra primer, and I decided I needed to clear it out and spray some color on some of my other models, the projects I'm working on. So I shot some on this one, but this body was broken right here. There was a crack all the way across, and this is a real brittle plastic. The black plastic that this is made out of, it's very brittle. So I had super glued that, and then I just shot some primer on it just to get a better look at the body and start doing some body work to it. And this is going to be a quick build by itself, but so I'm going to start working on this and cleaning it. But I just wanted to show you it, and you know, some of the other simple stuff that's in this kit. Like I said, there's a couple of the wheels. Those I believe are fronts, and then the motorized battery pack, and just some of the steering, the mirrors, got the steering wheel, some of the interior bits, the chassis that really isn't a chassis, and then the front seats. There's some serious dust on these, and the exhaust and some of the other parts here. With 61 parts, it doesn't have a whole lot. Here's the glass right here. So like this one is unbuilt and complete. Here's the dash, which is okay. I could detail that out pretty nicely, but with all the windows in place, it's hard to see the interior, especially with the side windows. But here's the door panels and package tray, and the wing, uprights of the wing and the side pieces of the wing. which I don't even think this wing is correct for any of the Panteras I've seen. Most of them have a V wing that is much more like the Countach, and I've actually heard that it's the same wing the Countach uses, but this model kit has this wing. And I thought it was a cool looking model kit, and here's the gauges in the console. And then here's the rest of the console. And some of the other parts of it. And the rear wheels, which are solid, so you can paint them the way you want. And I will. I mean, I just remember painting it gold and leaving the black in there. And leaving it black and gold. And here's the tires. And the gear and axle, which is all the Testors version gave you. And then the pins for the front wheels. But it's funny, I have the motorized parts here. And it's actually from the Guns Sangyo, I'm not sure how you say that, but Guns Sangyo version, which I had bought the GT5 version in their box, which came with these parts. And I built that car, and I'll show that to you sometime. But that's pretty much it for this box. But I just threw them in this kit, and it had been sitting in here since then. And I got another set of the quarter windows, which I'm not really sure why. I think they're from that kit. But this one will be a quick build to show you. But one of the issues I had with this particular kit that bothered me is, here's the instructions, which are pretty nice. I mean, pretty detailed instructions, but not much to it. But I never really liked the decals. Here's the pinstripes and the decals in gold. And this decal sheet's actually pretty nice. My other kit, the decal sheet, is actually trashed. But I just, being gold, that left you with pretty much two colors to paint the car, white or black. And I really didn't want to paint this thing black. I'm not even sure I'm going to use all these pinstripes, but I really like the Pantera on the side. Even though really it should say Tomaso GTS or Pantera GTS, but I kind of like these decals, and since it's really not all that accurate, I actually had commissioned, where are they at? Right here. Firebird Designs to make a couple sets of decals for me. So let me get this off. Since I have two of them, they're just going to tear the decal paper. But anyway, here we go. I hope the camera can pick that up. Here's a set of the same decals that he scanned in white. Well, I guess it's not going to pick that one up very well. But, so there's a set in white. And then he also did another set for me right here in black. Here we go. So he did a set in black for me as well, so you can really see that set. So I'm not really sure what color I'm going to go with on this one, and if I'm going to use all these pinstripes. I may use some of the ones that went on the side. I'm definitely going to use these, but I commissioned him to make these for me. So I'll figure out which ones I'm going to use and what color I'm going to paint this. Matter of fact, if you want to chime in and give me some suggestions, I'm open to them, because I really don't have a decision on which way I'm going to go with this, because this is going to be a quick build, since it's all molded in black, and I really don't have to paint the interior black or anything. Just detail the gauges and put the chassis together, and paint the wheels and do the body work on this. But I just got to fix where it's broken here, and a couple of little depressions, and some of the mold lines that are in this kit all over the place. And it's just kind of rough all around. But this front spoiler is nowhere near what any of the real cars had on them. So I really don't know what particular car that they had used, or what they came with, or even these flares, because these flares are pretty far out there. But I always thought this car looked really, really cool, even though it's, now that I know it doesn't really represent a specific Pantera, but I thought so back then. But for me, it was a very fun car to build, and I really enjoyed it. And then the memories of rolling it around and playing with it on the kitchen floor and the living room floor, and going vroom, pretending I knew what I was doing, but sticking that model rocket engine in it and watching it shoot down the street, hit the curb, fly up in the air, bounce around the palm trees. That was fun, and I remember shooting it off a couple of times. So busted up the front spoiler and busted up a few parts, but when it went down the street and it ignited that wad of packing I put in there and watched the thing just burn and melt, I just, it's a memory I'll never forget. Even though I trashed the model kit doing that, it was the fun and the memories, and it's kind of just flooding back to me on this one. That one I did paint. I didn't even paint it. I did it in black and I put the gold pinstripes and everything all over it, but I didn't really paint it. I painted the wheels gold. I don't have any pictures of it, or if I do, I haven't found them or scanned it. I used to take pictures of some of my model cars with a Polaroid my mom had, and did that. My mom thought it was kind of weird that I did that, and but most of those I really haven't found. I found a couple of them, but never found any of this one. But I figured I would share that for you for another quick project that I'm starting with and playing with, and you know, there really isn't much to update on this, but I'll get it built and painted and decide a color and then show you the end result. But you know, as it is, I'll get a few of those bodies in color and ready for clear, because I'll clear coat 3 or 4. That's kind of why I'm bouncing around right now on some of my projects. You know, because once I get all the bodies ready for paint, I'll clear coat 3 or 4 of them at one time. So I kind of get there in stages. But thanks for subscribing and letting me rabble on. Thank you for hitting the bell button, and appreciate any of your comments on this. So thanks for tuning in, and you guys have a wonderful day.